y'all, we got a real good one today. So we got a 1969 Delta 88, and I'm gonna just start off by telling you, by far, this is my favorite car that we got right here, and this is the cleanest Delta that we've had. I know that the color combination isn't gonna be for everyone, I get it, but man, this color to me, it just screams classic vehicle. So like, I get it. There's different shades, you know, anywhere from like this kind of more of a brownish to more gold, and then some of them have more orange in it. But this particular color combination, I think it's beautiful. So we'll go ahead and get right into it. As you can see, the paint is in beautiful condition. This thing has clearly had a repaint at some point in time. I love the US Mag wheels. They're 20s at all four corners. We'll check the tires once we get it on the rack. But I think it's a super clean car, super clean wheel for this car, because it gives it a nice sporty vibe. So again, clearly the car has been repainted. It looks beautiful. Going down the fenders, I don't have anything that I can point out as far as dents or scratches. By no means am I going to say this car is perfect, but I'm saying it's a perfect classic car. Like everything that it represents, the condition that it's in. Doors look great, look properly aligned, no raised edge there, and then that gap looks solid all the way through. Top is in excellent condition. It's a newer top. You'll see that later on in the video, of course. All the chrome trim going down the car is solid. And then as we look down, we don't see any waves or dents that I can really point out. Trunk looks beautiful. You can really see the paint here, and that's what I was saying. Probably get a paint about a 9, honestly. You got a couple little, you know, marring and imperfections here and there, but that's expected, you know, when cars get washed and detailed and that. But there's no deep scratches, and there's no heavy swirls, and I don't see any oxidation. Chrome bumper looks beautiful. You see the reflection on it, no dents, and no pitting starting on there either. You see it's got a dual exhaust chrome tip. We'll check that out underneath on the rack, of course. Driver's side, like I said, paint and body, I'm gonna just keep saying it looks beautiful because I love this color combination. Moving down, chrome trim running down the car looks solid. Again, no type of pitting or rust going on. And front fender. Windshield looks great as well. I have no cracks in it, no spider webbing or anything like that. And we're gonna come down the hood. No hail damage, no dents, and again, really good gaps. Looks even straight down. And then once we come on this side, straight down, not catching on anything. Checking out the front bumper, chrome looks beautiful. It's got a really good shine, no dents, no pitting there. And the grille itself, not missing any slats or anything. And headlight lenses have clearly been replaced because they have no yellowing. Again, you can clearly tell this was somebody's baby. And go ahead and pop this. And you can tell how clean this is under here. Obviously, it's got a 350. At some point in time, I don't know if they took it out and resealed the engine or they just painted. You can tell once we started, it's got a little mild cam to it, but they went back with the old gold. Looks clean. Matched it to the brake booster. You got power brakes, you got power steering, and it's an AC equipped vehicle. Some point in time, they probably put a new blower motor on, but like I said, this thing is super clean underneath. Let me go ahead and grab the keys for the trunk. We got 2 of them, so don't sit there and tell me in the comments I need to learn the keys. You got 2 kickers back here, 2 kicker subs back here. Trunk has clearly been resplattered at some time because it looks beautiful. Nothing there. Carpet is taped down, so glued down, but I know it's clean under there, and you guys will see once we get it on the rack as well. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to pause the camera for a second, but like I said, let's go ahead and check out the interior. As you can see, it's got a beautiful, let's call it taupe, brown, camel, somewhere in that range. I didn't look it up, but beautiful color. Seats look great, no rips, no tears. Carpet is in pretty good condition. It might have been replaced at some point in time. You know, I don't know, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years. It was replaced at some point because I can tell by the color, but it's not super new because it's not high pile still. But front seats, bench seat looks great. Again, no rips, no tears, no discoloration. Manual windows, rear marker lights still work. And then here's our passenger door panel. no warping. Good job mixing in the gold color accents to break up some of the brown. And then the dash looks great as well. No cracking whatsoever and no warping. So very, very solid dash. I just thought about it. We got them subs back there. I wonder if the aftermarket radio was taken out. I'm gonna have to check that out when we do the test drive. Let's get on over here to the driver's side. As you can hear, we got the little buzzer when the doors are left open, even if the key is not in it. Got a new VIN plate. Panels look beautiful on this side as well. Like I said, it's just a super solid car. So give me a second, we'll knock out this test. All right, so we can get started on the test drive. As you see, this thing fires right up. She sounds great. The exhaust sounds good. Green light, always a positive. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Horn works. Windows are manual. Wipers work. AC blows out the vents. Lights are on. Oldsmobile sign lights up. I can see them reflecting off the cars up in the front. Courtesy lights. Oh, they do work. There we go. Courtesy lights. Radio does not work. I found it out. It had an aftermarket radio, clearly. I can see the wiring all right here. So I can't test the radio. You have to put your own radio in. And this is the sub, the controller for the sub. Actually, let me see. This looks like a control for the radio. It is. I ain't gonna lie, this is my first time messing with this. This is weird because I got the radio, but I don't have anything to control it with. Let me get my phone out real. This is crazy. So I'm gonna go through this a little more. You guys can hear it's working. The subs hit, but I have no idea where the controller is for this and what is it controlling. Because I don't have a box anywhere. I have nothing under here. So we'll follow up. When you guys are interested, you'll probably FaceTime anyway. We'll have it figured out by then. But super interesting. Throw this boy in drive. You guys can see it's got a really nice sound to it. Like I said, I've driven this car already. I love it. It's a 66 degree day. In beginning of January, so it's always nice. Throttle response is immediate. Like I say, you can tell this thing's got a little bit of decent power for sure. Speedometer is not coming up, I believe. So let me check. Oh, mileage reads 57,153. Brakes feel good. It's about what I expect. Nothing crazy. It's not gonna throw you out the seat, but they do work. Alignment is definitely off. Tracking straight, hands off, but you can see by the steering wheel. See how little play in the steering wheel for a 60s car. That's about expected, to be honest. I hit the brakes, it's not pulling either way, so that's a plus. And yes, the speedometer is not working. I see no movement whatsoever on that. Shifts have been smooth with the transmission. I don't hear any weird sounds as far as the belts. Windows aren't shaking in the door or anything like that. Definitely solid. So yeah, only thing I can point out, speedometer does not work. Which we'll check it once I get it on the rack. Maybe just the cable came loose, but we'll see. guys can hear, motor definitely sounds strong. Cool, give me a second, I'll get her on the rack and we'll check it out. I got the Delta up on the rack. Again, rear bumper looks beautiful. Chrome looks good, no dents, no rust. Exhaust has clearly been done at some point in time. You got chrome tips. The gas tank has been coated, no signs of any leaks. Frame extensions, everything looks beautiful. Factory 12 bolt, that's always nice. Drums in the rear, everything else appears to be stock. Going down the passenger side first, frame is nice and solid, nothing there to point out. And then as we look at these floor pans, they look beautiful. No soft spots, no welding or anything like that. And then coming down the driver's side, more of the same. Yeah, everything looks great, nothing to point out there. Trans and oil pan look good. Don't see any signs of leaks. Drums up in the front as well, which is basically what I expected. Steering pump has been replaced at some point in time. Everything looks clean underneath. Wish I can point out more, but it's pretty straightforward. Bumper looks clean in the front too. No dents, no rust. Coming down the passenger side, wheels are good. Again, let me double check the exact sizes to be sure. And of course it's up at the top, so I really can't even see it. But pretty sure these are 20, so I'll double check the rears. Underneath, it looks beautiful on this car. Super solid. Yeah, 255 20s back here, so no curb rash on any of the wheels that you guys can see. Very solid underneath for sure. Alright y'all, so before I show you the top, I do want to show you, I figured out the radio situation. He's just got like the little Bluetooth setup where it just goes straight to the speakers and that's it. Still haven't figured out how to connect my phone, but I got it cooked up to the radio, so there you go. You guys can hear that. A little bit staticky, but either way you can at least hear that it works. And again, I don't know how to connect. I tried to connect my phone, it was showing connected, but I couldn't get it to play the music. So somebody, you guys have to figure that out if you don't decide to switch this to a retro sound radio anyway. I'm gonna let the top up. First thing I'm gonna point out too, I love how they color match the rails. You don't really see that too often, so the rails match the color of the car. And like I said, the top is in excellent condition. You can tell by the pads. That was me, I let my finger off the button. Again, newer top, beautiful condition. Glass is solid, no rips anywhere, nothing to worry about there. Let me flip these lights on. There we go. If you guys are interested in this Delta 88, give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website or Instagram. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe below.